Bobby and JJ Radio, we have Ms. Cerissa Tate. She's with Industrious Interiors. I want to say thank you for hanging out with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So a couple of things about Cerissa. She's been in the industry 15 years, so I'm assuming she started when she was 2. She has 2 Pinnacle of Design Awards. She had the Pinnacle of Design Award in 2014. Just impressive. She looks awesome. So talk about Industrious Interiors and what do y'all do and who you're servicing here in the San Antonio metro area.
So Industrious Interiors is an interior design firm here in San Antonio. We service predominantly luxury clients, and a lot of our clientele
You're out,
are
JJ. Sorry,
I'm out.
condos in downtown San Antonio. And we just enjoy. I enjoy nice things.
Yeah.
And I enjoy making my clients' homes beautiful.
And so how did you get into this in design industry?
My parents, and I say my parents only because my parents were building a house when I was 16, and they came home, my mom came home with the floor plans and everything, and I was like, I think they need to move this there, and they need to do this, and they need to do that, and my mom was like, wait, what? So she goes back to the architect, and the architect makes the changes that I suggested.
Sure.
And then I started hanging out with my mom at the Parade of Homes and that kind of stuff.
Sure.
And I just always had a passion for that and for creativity. However, I actually went to school to be a pediatric cardiologist.
And it makes sense then.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I failed.
Right. Yeah.
In pre-med that I really started to reach back and look at what I really enjoyed to do.
Right.
And my family never really promoted creativity as a career.
Sure.
And so, but I had a desire to make that my career. And so that's what I did. I changed my major and I haven't looked back. I loved it.
Awesome. So pediatric cardiology.
Yeah.
So was that like a I want to make everyone happy type of move, or were you interested in that as well? And then you realized you're like, you know what? It's the design that really like put the fire under
It's
you.
a little bit of both.
Okay.
My parents were military, and they were military. They were very well off. Both of my parents, my stepfather and my mother, were officers in the military. My mother retired as a lieutenant colonel.
So you can white glove your house?
Yeah.
She has a launch code for sure.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I do the military folding on the sheets on the bed and everything. And my
looks
mom
like a
was
flag.
like, "This is a quarter bounce."
The quarter bounce.
Yeah,
A lot of
like
people know
she
that.
was pretty. It was pretty rough, but anywho, so at any rate, they didn't promote it, but
Yeah.
I decided
came from
to
structure
go for it.
and
Yeah,
they're-
they wanted me to be a doctor or a lawyer.
Yeah.
And so I liked medicine, so I did that, and then I went to school, and I was like, oh wait, that's not where my calling is.
Sure.
So tell me about people that you work with. So
Yes.
you say you do a lot of stuff downtown. So do they come with you and ask you for ideas, or do they come with ideas and you kind of run with what they have, or is it a mixture of both?
It's kind of a mixture of both. One of my favorite clients brought a beautiful chandelier to me, and he said, I want this chandelier over my bathtub. And after that, I don't, make it happen. So, so I designed an entire bathroom, an entire master bathroom that has views of the Tower of Americas, based off of a chandelier.
I love it.
Yeah.
And that brings me to a question that I think a lot of people don't understand. What's the difference between an interior designer and an interior decorator?
Okay, so an interior designer, number one, I have my degree in interior design, and a lot of people that are decorators do not have, there's no education.
They have like a good eye or whatever.
Correct,
Yeah,
correct. And so my degree teaches me about the functionality of design. So I do floor plans, and I help make a space functional. It's very scientific what I do. It's very much of a behavioral analyst type thing that I do, and then after that, I make it pretty. Mm-hmm. So the pretty part is the last part.
It's just
the first part
frosting.
is how does it work?
Got it.
Right.
Like, is it working for the functionality of your lifestyle?
Absolutely.
So what are you seeing a lot right now in design?
How so?
What are people going with? What's
Bob wants to be ahead of the curve, is what he's saying.
I think that that now a lot of people are tired of being cookie cutter. TV has caused us to be very cookie cutter, so people want to do unique things. So I'm seeing a lot of people trying to incorporate more color into their homes rather than the neutral gray backgrounds, which is my specialty. I love color.
Yeah, I love it. When someone asks, like, do you need a designer, and what do you say, or why should I pay for these type of services? What is your best response to something like that?
My best response would be, I think every project needs a designer. A lot of times people try to go in and they hire the contractor first. And a contractor...
Yeah, he's the guy that's throwing hammers. And
Right. And I love my contractors. Yeah. However, he does not have that creative side,
nor
does he know how to figure out the function.
Yeah.
And so if you want to have a good design that's well thought out, that's really going to hit all of your family's needs, you need to have a designer that's going to be able to look at the overall picture for you.
Quick takeaway. So saying that, is there any kind of, you give me an example of where you were with a couple, person, a family, and you help them really with the functionality of the home or the space or the room.
Okay, quick example. One of my award-winning designs was for a young lady that had, rheumatoid arthritis. And she had it so bad that they actually do chemotherapy as a treatment for very severe rheumatoid arthritis. And so we remodeled her kitchen, and what I did for her, in all of her kitchen cabinetry, they're all roll-out shelves, so that even when she's wheelchair bound, she's able to access all of her stuff, and she doesn't have to call her husband in to say, hey, hon, can you come and get this? Yeah. Can you pull this down for me, or what have you? And so those are the types of things that I do.
Yeah, that's functionality.
Absolutely.
I can use it all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's not like it looks, I'm sure it looks pretty at the end. But
it looks beautiful. Yeah. I mean, that's why I won. I won for the beauty of it. But
it's also functional.
But for the client, the win was they didn't have to ask their husband to do everything for them when they had a bad bout of arthritis.
I love it. For more information about Ms. Cerissa, you can check her out at industriousinteriors.net, or you can call her at 210-446-8009. Again, that's 446-8009.